Serena Williams quotes, "A champion is defined not by their wins, but how they can recover when they fail." One of the greatest champions ever in sports, one of the most dominant champions ever, Serena Williams made that quote. I may have quoted her before. I have to quote her again. I don't care because I think the world of Serena. Serena Williams was definitely somebody that I definitely respected. Uh, when she broke the barriers on the tennis court with her and her sister Venus, her father was, some people called him the Joe Jackson of tennis, but hey, they got results. Or Earl Woods, Tiger got results. When you're dominant, you winning, there's nothing wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with it at all. And so, it's just one of those things that, it just had to be said, had to be done, and it's on full display. And, it's just, you take it into your mindset of how great her playing is, what she represented, and how she made a name for herself as one of the greatest to ever play a sport and to stand out for so long because it was decades. And the thing about with Serena is Venus early on was the better of the two, and then Serena just came along and went into a whole different direction with that power, with that finesse, with that stylings, but with that compartmentalization. And she was a springboard, and she flipped the script. And if I was to take a poll of the 10 most dominant athletes just of the half quarter century, she's in my top 5. You know, she belongs in the conversation with Tiger Woods. She belongs in the conversation with Barry Bonds. She belongs in the conversation, what I would say was Shaquille O'Neal at that time, Tiger, Shaq. Uh, in that conversation with Tom Brady. When you talk about the best of the best and doing the best of what they do, you got to put it in there. And she definitely, you know, incredible talent, incredible. So I like that quote. I mean, it's true. It's not about your wins. It's when you how you come back from it. How do your adversity? How you come back from defeat, and where your mindset is, and how you're gonna progress. How you're going to take that next leap of faith in what you do. It's just one of those things that you just have no choice but to get it right, to get into succession, to get, so I will definitely, put that in perspective with her. So anyway, um, I love that quote. I love what she represents about it. And I think that she, uh, truly, you know, it meant so much. It really meant so much. And it's one of those things that when you look at it, you have it's true. That's what greatness has always said. It's like when Michael Jordan was talking about the shots I missed. You think about what didn't go. That's how most great dominant people think. They don't think about all the wins. They think about what they didn't, because that keeps you motivated, keeps you humble, keeps you hungry, and it keeps you in the fit that I remember what it was like not to. So I think Serena Williams definitely had a hit a spot where it was nothing but facts that were stated. It was definitely needed to be stated, and trutality is just something that it put everything in perspective. So I definitely welcome that quote. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another, and please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and we will catch you another time. Peace. The best. I'm out. Stay woke, stay fresh, stay free. I'm out.